A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel. And in this channeling session, we would be talking about the Divine Masculine who has been mirroring this particular emotion from the Divine Feminine's energy. In this channeling, the masculine energy needs to be healed. Yesterday, a lady had commented on one of my videos and it was a very intelligent comment, so I would like to share it. This is after I told people that all of you have masculine and feminine energy, and if you are in the twin flame journey, then one of your biggest job here is to balance the masculine and feminine energy, create a bridge between the Ida and Pingala Nadi by opening up the Sushumna, and that happens by working on your solar plexus, the third chakra from bottom. So this Divine Masculine used to focus a lot on negativity. Negativity as in the three-dimensional negativity, the separation feelings, the poverty consciousness, or constantly saying that I am very unlucky, I am not lucky, I am this, I am that, I am a victim. So he was trying to be the victim for a long time. Now, why do we speak about male and female? Because in some relationship, either it is the woman who will act as a catalyst in a man's life and his ascension journey as a twin flame or as a star seed, or it would be, or even an ascensioner, anybody. I'm telling you, being human is the biggest and the bestest tag if you actually become human. Most people are not human on this planet. They are experiencing demonic possessions. They are not even themselves, So, being human is a very big deal, and then you can become superhuman or have extrasensory perceptions or develop your intuition and this and that. And that's why we talk about mission, because mission work is only done by people who are more sensitive and who are more caring. They feel that my pain is not the only pain on this planet, God has given me pain only so I can learn the lesson, because once you learn the lesson, you don't feel that pain ever. And this is tried and tested, but you need to work on yourself. You need to become a more authentic person. There is a wonderful saying by Kabir which says, Bura jo dekhan main chala aur main gaya, bura jo dekhan main gaya, bura na milya koi, jo man jhanka aapna to mujhse bura na koi. So masculine energy experience this, that there's a constant blame outside them, like inside them, and which is reflecting in the outside reality. And they're just blaming everyone, the parents, the mother, the father, the lover, especially the lover in this case. When the lover is gone, for example, in this case, there are two people. It could be like any gender, whosoever you relate with or whosoever you are. Maybe that's why you're listening to this channeling. Say there is a man, he falls in love with a woman. Okay, it's a beautiful woman. She's a very nice woman. She's a godly woman, a spiritual woman. And he at that point in time cannot see it because he's always triggered, or he has the habit of focusing too much on the negativity that is apparent on the three-dimensional level or reality. Whereas the woman keeps telling him that it's okay, it's just a problem. Life will throw challenges and life will throw problems at you. We just have to, all these lemons that life is showing to us or throwing at us, we have to just convert it into lemonades or pickle or lemon juice or whatever it is that we can do. Or maybe some kind of a mocktail we can make. Lemons are quite medicinal. They have a lot of medicinal benefits, by the way. Now, if somebody is a woman, okay, and she finds a beautiful man, a very loving man, a very kind-hearted man. He's crazy about her. He's always there for her. He loves her. But she is not happy with the situation. She's constantly complaining. She's saying, no, we don't have so much money, or we don't have this, or we don't have that. And he's trying his level best, he's trying. But she's not satisfied with that much, and she keeps fighting with him every now and then. There's a lot of argument. There's a lot of complaining. Here in this case, my dear friends, it will be the man who will become the catalyst for this woman's inner work. Because the man is positive here. The man is shown to be positive to me in the channeling. So what I'm not focusing on is the gender. What I'm focusing on is the energy. Okay. So I'm being shown that finally, thanks to the catalyst, or it could be, say in future, they come back to each other. For example, they were in relationship for say 5 years, okay? And this 5 year was not easy duration for them. These 5 years, on and off situation, hot and cold, too much interference by other people, financial problems, just always complaining, not feeling happy, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, lot of fears and insecurities, too much programming, impact of programming, all of that is there. So they decide to go away, they decide to separate. Maybe one of them is more stronger in this area. One of them says, no, till the time I don't fix my life and you don't fix yourself, we should not be together. So they take a break. But this break turns into a long separation because one of them doesn't want to do inner work, is extremely adamant the problem causer is the person I'm with, is the person I'm in a relationship with. Had this person not been in my life, even though they love that person, they respect that person, all of that is there. But they are insecure or they are too focused on the negativity and not on finding the solution. So they find someone else, maybe. They find another person and they are 100% sure that this person is very nice, so much better, so much peaceful, so much calm. The same thing can happen to the woman, the one I just spoke about. She feels that my lover is not good, so maybe I'll be with someone else, I'll find someone better and it will be fine. I'm giving both the examples for both the genders this time because I don't want anyone to feel left out. And you all obviously have witnessed it from both directions. Some of you are here because your masculine itself needs healing. All of you people have to understand that you have to heal the masculine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. If you're a man, even then your masculine could be wounded because maybe your father and you did not have a great relationship, or you misunderstood your father and once he was gone from your life because of some incident, then you realize that my father was genuinely the best person and I was just not able to see his pain. Same thing can happen with a woman who might have been told that your mother is a bad impact on you, she's not a nice person, that's why we didn't want you to be with her, or there is some image building that has been done. So these two people need to actually cross this physical illusion because many a times you might think a certain way about a person, but when you do inner work, your opinion changes. You are able to cross over from that invisible veil, that invisible veil that blinds people. You're able to cross over from there and see the truth. But for that, everyone has to go through the dark night and the actual separation. The actual separation is not happening when a person leaves you and they get married to someone else or they start dating someone else. They are committed to someone else. They find a person who's better looking, or if not better looking, then their looks are what they wanted. Maybe I can give a great example here. Say there is a man, he likes a woman who's got a big ass or a big bosom or whatever it is, and he is dating a very beautiful girl, undoubtedly, but her body is not like that. Her body is different. She's probably petite or she's probably thinner. So he thinks that if I find this person whose physical appearance draws me in or I'm extremely attracted to her, but my girl or my lover, though she's extremely beautiful, but she's not what I wanted, the physical looks that I was looking for. Same can happen with women. They probably want somebody who's tall, dark and handsome, or somebody who's just fair, handsome, whatever. They have their own thing in their mind. So many a times it happens that after doing a lot of to and fro, after being in a relationship which has runner-chaser dynamic to a great extent, one of these people finds someone who physically matches, maybe materialistically benefits them in many ways. So from the 3D perspective, this person is correct for them, they feel. However, this is the lesson everyone is here to learn, that 3D is illusion. The reality is within you, and whatever you are attracting in your three-dimensional reality is actually oozing out from you. It's a reflection of who you are within. It is a hologram of your own inner essence. And to learn this lesson, they are given a perfect karmic. All of them go through this. They are given a perfect karmic. In some cases, I'll tell you, I've been told that it is the runner who finds a better person, who finds a more stable relationship, and they just settle for it. And the chaser keeps thinking, chasing, messaging, stalking, whatever. And this is the reason why I tell people quit chasing. Because if you're going to be in waiting energies, you're not going to work on yourself. You will not see what's on the other side. You need to cross over, right? You need to cross over from the veil of illusion and delusion. So here, whosoever had the wounded masculine energy, woman or man, doesn't matter, that person, whosoever was the runner, the first to run, and the one who did not run, the one who stayed behind, they started doing inner work, they worked on themselves, they changed their focus, they changed their perspective. So whosoever resonates with this channeling, I will call you you. Okay? Let's make it more simple now, after all of this explanation that I've given. So you are basically a person who thought that no matter who does what, I will do my inner work. I will focus on myself. I will improve on myself. I will work on my energy. I will heal the narcissistic abuse, because this narcissistic abuse or this pattern of narcissism is the biggest reason why I have been attracted towards people who cannot see the goodness in me. And whatever differences I have, physical differences or nature wise I'm different, they don't see it. They see it as a problem because they are not trained, they are not well equipped to understand the difference between a spiritual person and a karmic person, a godly person and a person who's consumed by materialism. There's a big difference in these two type of energies. So the one who is on the path of inner work, I have been told that their person comes back to them, and it happens, guys. A lot of you think, who are waiting for the contact, you think it never happens. That's not correct. It happens for sure. Just you continue to do your inner work. You don't think about what's gonna happen. Don't focus on all of that. Just do what's right. Focus on your mission work and surrender to source. Surrender completely to source. Don't question all of these negative emotions that you witness, but also have self-respect. You don't have to accept people all the time. And sometimes God sends you the ex back just to see how stupid you are still, or are you or not. If you know how to tackle them and you show them the right path, then this is also a mission work. This is even bigger or better than accepting them back when they are not ready. I hope you understood. Like if you accept your runner back after a long separation, just like that, they message you, they call you, they make a plan and you are okay with it. Or say you've had a type of relationship where you feel that few years back you had great love for this person, but this person did not love you back the same way, or whenever they came to you it was more sexual and more physical. It was more about those type of things, the intimacy, the physical intimacy, and after enjoying with you and having fun with you, they would go back and do their things. And this person, if he or she is behaving like this, then this person is definitely addicted to some kind of substance. Always. It's a surety, it's a guarantee. Okay? So, they obviously have physical or sexual addiction also then. That's why they keep coming back to you for more. Even though they are not willing to fulfill their commitment, even though they are not willing to fulfill their responsibility, these people are not Tathagat. They are fearful. Yesterday I saw a post which was shared by a guy who is a white guy basically, and he was in love with some Indian girl. It's a very funny video. I mean, people were laughing, but I could see his pain in that video. So he said in that video that his girlfriend told him that there is a family emergency and she needs to go back to India. And it's a beautiful Indian girl, brown skin, tall and all of that. Most probably she looks like a Siddharni. And he says, okay, fine. But few days later, she sends him a photo of her wedding with another person who's from her caste and community. She literally sends him a photo. So that's the family emergency she had gone to. Marry someone else. and send a photograph to this person to tell him that, you know what, now I'm married, forget about me. This is unethical. This is highly unethical. What's the fault of that guy? You lied to him, you made a fool out of him. And see, these type of videos also reach to us because we are always connected to our intuition, and whatever we need to share, the downloads, we get information based on that. So obviously that man was very heartbroken, but he was smart. He took that picture, he made a video, and he shared it online. Because that girl is not concerned about his feelings. She lied to him. Openly she lied to him, and then she thought that, okay, it's fine to do this. It's fine for me to hurt him. He did not take it like that. Some of you might feel that no, this guy did the wrong thing by sharing her picture and making it public. But I feel that this type of narcissism needs to be called out publicly. So in this channeling, as per the download, I am being shown a person who was faced with a situation where the person ran away on the pretext of fixing the relationship or changing things or some other excuse they gave. You being a docile person, a simple person, you continue to do your inner work, but some grace of God happened on you and you did not take the same path, even though many karmics came to you. I'm actually being shown, and again this is possible and this happens a lot. For example, the chaser is left behind, or here if we don't give the label of chaser, the other person is left behind and they feel that, you know what, I am not going to commit now. First I'm going to heal myself. I'm not going to do this, because they can see the red flags in the relationship of their runner also. They can see it because they have the twin flame energy since childhood. They are a star seed. That's why they are more stronger, and I've always seen the runners are weaker than the chasers. Yes, I know the sound of chaser is not right, the tag of chaser is not right, but you are going to be a chaser only till you chase. The day you stop chasing, there is no one running away from you. So as per this situation, I was told that whosoever ran away and they hooked up with some other person is finally, after some time, say a couple of years have gone by, and they have done everything to maintain that relationship. Everything. Even the things they did not do for this person, the one they left behind. Despite knowing that this is the person who deserves everything, all the goodness, all the love, all the support, all the guidance, this person deserved it. But instead of giving it to this person, instead of doing some hard work, the runner took a shortcut and ran away and found someone else. And thus this person now becomes a false twin flame situation. Because false twins and karmics are champions in this. So you are a person who is thinking that I'm not going to let this impact me. I'm going to take it as a lesson. I'm going to work on myself. And so many karmics were sent to you by God, like just to test you or just to see what you do. Maybe you had fun with one or two because you never did those things. I know people who have never had a one night stand and they are in the twin flame ascension journey. They never had a one night stand. If they got close to someone or they got intimate, then it was always after talking for some time or knowing that person or falling in love and liking that person. It was not a straight off, okay, you go to the bar and you find someone and you have sex with them and you come back home. And the next day, whatever happens, you don't care. Such people are very few in this journey. Sometimes they cannot even believe that people do this. Sometimes. But it's a common occurrence. We see it all the time happening around us. Of course, when you do inner work, then this type of reality is not in front of you. This type of reality will persist or exist till the time you're in the runner-chaser dynamic. And in separation, yes, you can feel I'm the unlucky person and I'm the bad person. I am the one who had a problem. But after you surrender and after you really decide that I'm going to turn my life around and make it a beautiful experience, a humbling experience, a human experience, then things change. So you are not accepting the karmic, you are not accepting the fun part of the sexual exchanges that happen commonly. You are not going on Tinder and looking for someone. I'm not going to judge anyone who was left out, who was left behind. I'm not going to judge them if they did also some things like this for the first time in their life, just to see how it is, why the world is crazy for it. I'm not going to judge you at all, because you were so committed and so dedicated and so loving and so kind. You did everything for your relationship, everything, literally everything. What more can anyone do? There is some amount of self-respect that's also needed. If a person is leaving you behind and behind your back doing something with someone else, and after 1 year of giving time to that person, you suddenly realize that they were with someone else, how's it gonna feel? Very bad, right? And if this is not the case, if you're only resonating with the separation part, then too, whatever pain you've gone through, you've used it to grow, for your growth and progress. So masculine, I'm being shown, the DM energy, whosoever had the runner energy or the poor provider energy, that person is looking at the transformed person they left behind, and they are taking inspiration from them, because only those people transform who ignore the negative reality in the 3D world. They say, okay, this is not a big deal. I got to work on myself. I'm going to move on and I'm going to be a better person. And I'm not going to enter any commitment because I'm codependent, because I cannot be by myself, because I need somebody to always be around me, even if it's for 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, who cares? And some of these wise people, they also understand that a lot of people are in relationships because it's a societal norm. Because this is what most people do. So I should also fit in with the society, try to fit inside this box and do what others are doing and not heal. They don't do this, they heal. And they create such a big impact because this person is so straightforward, so honest. Like really, this person rocks. And because of their inner work, because of their surrender, because of the love they looked for inside of them, they learned how to create their own happiness, their own love. And now, those who ran away, they are coming back. And they're like, you know what? I want to share my problems. I want to discuss. I want to talk to you. I don't know why, but I really want to talk to you. They cannot control themselves. Not only they see that this person used to be my lover, but they also see that now this person is my mentor. This is the person I need counseling from. This is the person I need healing from. This person can help me out. So you have to be very careful, in creating healthy boundaries with people. And this happens after illumination and harmonization. Harmonization helps you to forgive others and create a very inspiring energy. You don't say yes to everything they say to you. You don't get overexcited or even excited when they get back to you and they say, oh, I made a mistake, I should not have done it. But they are not coming back to you immediately. They came back to you, or they come back usually after they've gone through a lot. And after they realize that all this escapism and focusing on the 3D problems has caused me this. So they no longer want to focus on the 3-dimensional negative reality, and they just want to see 3D as how it is. It's not so difficult. Eventually you realize it's not so difficult. So I'm being shown that the wounded masculine energy is healing in this particular session as per this channeling, because they are transforming, they are realizing the truth that they were earlier blind to, or they were purposely not looking at it. Because while they are suffering, the other person is blossoming. Other person is not even contacting them, not calling them, not messaging them, not getting overexcited when they message. They have a very stern conversation. They have a very intelligent conversation. They act like they're in total control. The runner is thinking that I'm facing all of these financial issues. I chose a good materialistic partner, a good lifestyle, everything that I wanted, I got it, but I'm not happy yet. I'm still suffering and I'm still miserable, but the other person is shining bright. And they say it's a very beautiful saying, that no matter how many clouds appear in the sky, they cannot stop the sun from shining. They cannot stop the moon from reflecting the beautiful light from the sun. The moon and sun will shine when it's their time to shine. And nobody can stop it. Nothing can stop it. No clouds, no obstruction can stop it. So we are also here to be the sun and to be the moon and shine when it's our time. And somebody was asking me, why do we talk so much about the masculine energies healing? That's because most of your masculine energy is unhealed. In this planet, it is the masculine that needs a lot of healing. And the cycle completes when the masculine heals. First the feminine heals, the feminine parts heal. Then because of that, the masculine heals and they close a particular loop. So if I say that divine masculine has learned to ignore negative 3D reality and focus on the solutions, they don't waste time in discussing the problems. They rather do whatever is required, or if it's required to let go and let God do it, whatever it is, they are solution oriented now, and it is thanks to the person who healed first. Inner work is not easy, my dear friends. Whosoever chooses to be doing inner work, or whosoever chooses to be healed, these people are rock stars according to me. These people are amazing according to me, because they could have also chosen or picked up all the worldly options, opportunities that were being presented to them, but they did not. They are ignoring them because, I'm telling you, even that has an impact. If a karmic keeps contacting you, okay, maybe the karmic ill-treated you for a year or two, you were with that person, and then you realize that I cannot take this anymore. I need to work on myself, because after thinking that I was in a twin flame journey, or I was in a ascension journey, and I was in separation, I am connecting with somebody who I felt could be, a suitable partner or a nice person, but again it is leading to the same problems. It is 100%, you can say, a mirror is being shown to me that till the time you're not going to do your proper inner work, till the time you're not going to heal your wounds, you will keep on attracting these people. Keep on attracting these people. And the example that I was given, I was shown that a man who left his woman, got married to someone else, thinking that he will have a beautiful life, he would live in paradise, is unhappy since day one. But he kept thinking that it will be fine, it will be fine, it will be fine, because he made such a big decision. After being in a long relationship, a long-term relationship with someone else, if this man made the decision to marry someone else just at the drop of hat suddenly, because he was like, I don't want to do inner work, I think this woman is crazy, I think she's the negative one, he's crying again, because the karmic or the false person is giving them torture on a daily basis. The very reason why they ran away, that reason is standing right on their face. There is no running away. No matter how much this person ran, and no matter how many people's arms they ran into, every single person after a while starts ill-treating them. You know why? Because there is a wound inside of that person. So initially everything looks nice. For 6 months, maybe for a year, everything looks wonderful. But after that, the actual torture begins. So this person, whosoever it is now realizing that I was too focused on the problems. I was running away and not making clear, you can say, decisions, bold decisions. I was not being fearless. This person feels that. And you, whosoever resonates with this channeling, You are the person who is either witnessing it right now, as I'm talking in your reality, like not right now, I mean all these couple of weeks, you are witnessing this, or you are experiencing some kind of peace in you. You are thinking that you did the right thing and the other person did the wrong thing. I have also spoken to very brave people. Sometimes people take a single personal session just to talk to me, just to share whatever they have gone through in all these years, and they feel so happy that they have been doing inner work. One such person, I'm not going to take the name of that person, was in love with someone and he even had a child with that person, and the child was very unhealthy. He had some special needs. He or she, again I will not reveal the child's gender also, but this brave lady raised that child even when the runner ran away, leaving her pregnant, leaving her alone, leaving her later on, even when he knew that the child is a special needs child. But this woman, not only she excelled in her career, not only she got promotions upon promotions, not only she became a single mother who's raising children, not just one child. Hats off to that woman, salute to that woman who is doing this. She did not go back, she did not beg, she did not chase. But over a period of time, because of the mission work, because of the inner work, she became so bold and independent that she's raised her frequency to a level that the person who discarded her is regretting what they've done. But they cannot enter back like the previous years they used to do. Now, they also have to pull up their socks. They also have to do inner work. They also have to become worthy in order to be able to stand next to the person they left behind, who they thought is a culprit, the negativity, the problem creator, the annoying person, the one who doesn't know anything, the one who's always talking about spiritual gibberish. The same spiritual gibberish now they miss. You know why? Because one of them was bold and strong. One of them said, no, I am not going to sit and cry and blame myself and feel guilty for the mistakes that other people have made. I'm not going to take it personally. If someone runs away, if someone is a weak-hearted person, that's their problem, not mine. I will fulfill my responsibility and I will learn everything I can, and I will apply unconditional love, and I will apply truth in my life, not falsehood. This is how people heal their masculine. By becoming stable financially also is very important part of this journey. If you are not financially independent, if you are struggling, it means your root chakra is blocked. It means your solar plexus needs healing, because as soon as you work on your solar plexus, your financial problems will start reducing. That is why I tell people, chant Ram Mantra, listen to Ramayan. If you have reached till here, if you are listening to me, then this is my suggestion. Listen to Ramayan, read Ramayan if you can, and chant Ram Mantra. It's a Bij Mantra as much as you can, because it heals your solar plexus. People with a strong core, with a strong solar plexus, literally become invincible. They become invincible because Lord Sri Ram takes care of you in the materialistic world, because he is the reincarnation of Vishnu. His wife is the reincarnation of Lakshmi. So Vishnu is the preserver of planet Earth. He gives you materialistic independence along with confidence. You don't have to beg to anyone. You don't have to depend on anyone. You can be the boss of your own life. And this is what is being shown to me, that some of you are experiencing this energy and you are becoming the boss of your life. So on this note, I'm going to close this channeling session. For your personal situations, for hand-holding sessions, for therapy, please check out the description box and kindly book a therapy or a reading only when you are 100% sure. And once you do that, please write to me, send me an email that I have booked my session, because sometimes I don't receive the PayPal notification. So I have to say this to every single person who would be taking a session from me, or who would be taking a therapy, a full-fledged therapy with me. You can also support my content on Patreon. It's very simple. The link is given below. And you can also get the book In the Name of Love, which is a journey of finding your ultimate soulmate, a book that happened with mystical energies. This book has changed my life. Writing it has changed my life, and I know people who told me that I've read your book probably 100 times. I've read the stories so many times. It's crazy. Every time I read the stories, I feel uplifted. I feel like a high vibrational person. But it's also my request, if you get the book, do not get the physical copy, because it is an old version and somebody is selling it without letting me know, without my permission. I don't have the patience or energy to sue anyone right now. Really, maybe in future if I have those resources, I will. But they are selling you the copy, which is an old copy, which is not the latest edited version. The latest edited version is on Amazon Kindle. And if you are able to get that book, please let me know on Instagram. My ID is the Sunamoon Goddess. You can look for me. The one that has higher number of followers, that is the one that I'm using currently. So my dear friends, the disclaimer is, kindly do not share your twin flame journey in advance with me. It's a friendly disclaimer. It will only be for your benefit, because I use intuitive tools and I give some steps, I give some task to people before I conduct the session. It's an interesting, fun task that everyone has to do, because we are working under the guidance of our master, Twin Flame Guru Sita Ram. We want their protection before we do anything, and we want them to heal us. I'm just a medium. All the credit goes to my masters and Sri Ram and Sita and the whole Ram Darbar. So on this note, I'll close this session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.